Absolutely fantastic. I don't have the ladies yelling at me no more. We got bathrooms.
Yes, we have working restrooms at the town hall. You don't understand how much I appreciate that.
I need to make an announcement tonight.
Okay.
You do?
I do. And the announcement is about a disturbing email I received.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So when do you want me to do that?
Can we get
Well,
to, when
I
we
guess
get
we
to
We
items
probably
not on
should
the
wait for everybody to get here, I would think.
I would think so too.
items, when we get to the items not on the agenda, that's probably where you should put that.
Okay.
Okay, Teresa Scott.
Items not on the agenda, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Teresa Scott is signing on.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Miss Teresa.
No problem. I just need to know the sort of emergency number. Getting in touch with people, administration. I have received a very disturbing email, a threatening email. Oh yes. Proud Boys are the ones that Mr. Trump said, stand down and stand by. And they know my address, and they know I'm a registered Democrat, and they are threatening me.
Oh my.
Okay. I have called the cops, and I have called the FBI, and I've notified the FBI. But I think somebody here on the campus should know.
We have some question we need to ask Anita about voting or something.
Okay, so what's the phone number there? Okay. Oh, jeez, okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 6242. Okay. Right. Uh-huh. 7039. Okay. Mm-hmm. 7061. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Right. Bye-bye.
Is that Teresa?
No, but I've got the number. No, I've got the number.
Yeah. We got a few minutes for the meeting.
Siri. Hello?
Yes, are you trying to reach someone on campus?
Yes, I am. Hi, Teresa. This is Liz Ryder, and I have received a very disturbing email from the Proud Boys, and let me read it to you. Hang on just a second while I find it. Here it is. This is what it says.
Miss Ryder, do
Hi,
you want
Mrs.
this?
Ryder. We are in possession of all your information. You are currently registered as a Democrat, and we know this because we have gained access to the entire voting infrastructure. You will vote for Trump on election day, or we'll come after you. Change your party affiliation to Republican to let us know you received our message and comply. We know which candidate you voted for. Yes.
You hear that, Lynn?
Do you want me to send it to you?
No, don't send it, don't send it, don't forward it, don't do anything with it.
Well, yes, I have.
Ours and pass it on to somebody else. Let me make a phone call and I'll call you right back, okay, to tell you how to handle it, okay?
Okay, I've already called the cops and the FBI.
Okay.
All right,
The
bye.
main thing, don't forward it.
Okay, talk to you soon. Right, bye-bye.
Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Miss Mickey.
Hey, Dave.
What's the status, Anita? We need to wait.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me make sure everything is going here.
Teresa's busy right now
Yep.
doing something.
Did
for
you
me.
want, Miss Ryder, did you want everybody to know what you were just doing? Because everybody knows now, so we know what she's doing.
Yes, I do want everybody to know.
Okay. No problem. Just wanted you to be aware that everybody heard that, so I didn't know if you wanted that to be. Okay. All right, we are, let me make sure I'm recording. Mr. Saban, we are ready to go.
Okay. My name is Paul Saban. I am mayor of the town of Penny Farms, Florida for the year 2020. Tonight is Tuesday, October 20th, 2020. It is now 7:03 p.m. and as mayor, I am calling this meeting to order. The first thing we will do is the flag salute. Please join me in that. I pledge
Pledge
allegiance
allegiance
to
to
the
the
flag
flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, we will have a moment of silence.
Hello.
Now we will
Okay,
move
I'll do it.
to approve the
Bye-bye.
agenda. All of you on the council that are present tonight have all this material, so do I have a motion to accept the agenda?
Please
Move
accept.
to accept as presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, Anita Cooper, as town clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Yes, sir. Mayor Saban,
Present?
Vice Mayor Ryder,
Here.
Councilmember Andrews,
Present.
Councilmember Taylor,
Here.
Councilmember DeVille,
Present.
Town Manager Cooper,
Here.
Town Attorney Quinones.
Here.
Perfect. All present for the record. Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, tonight we have no recognitions. We have no proclamations. So the next item on the agenda is to approve 4 sets of minutes for our permanent record. The first set of minutes is the first fiscal year 2020-2021 budget hearing meeting minutes dated September 15th, 2020. I need a motion to approve these minutes.
Move to accept.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Second set, regular town council meeting minutes, September 15th, 2020. Motion to approve the regular town council meeting minutes dated September 15th, 2020. Do I have a motion to accept?
Motion to accept.
Is there a second?
Second. Second.
I probably should pause and ask if there are any questions about those minutes.
No? Not for
Hearing none,
me.
all who would approve say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Next set of minutes is the special town council meeting minutes dated 2029. 2020, motion to approve the special town council meeting minutes dated September 29, 2020. Do I have a motion to accept?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Yeah.
Second.
Any discussion or questions? Not hearing any, all who would approve say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. And finally, the second and final fiscal year 2020-2021 budget hearing minutes dated September 29, 2020. Motion to approve second and final fiscal year 2020-2021 budget hearing minutes, meeting minutes dated September 29, 2020. Do I hear a motion to accept?
Yes.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions on those minutes? Not hearing any, all who would approve say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, tonight we have a resolution which will be read by title only, 2020-15. A resolution of the Town Council of Penny Farms, Florida, authorizing a 2% rate increase for treating the town of Penny Farms wastewater due to the increase imposed from the Clay County Utility Authority CCUA that was adopted and became effective on October 1st, 2020. I need a motion to approve resolution 2020-15.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions relative to this resolution from members of the council? Not hearing any, I would ask all those who will support and approve this resolution to say aye.
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 Opposed? Carried. Okay, we can move on now to the town manager report. David Cook.
You want me to do the town manager's report now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, it's been a busy month. The month of September continues with the COVID-19 virus restrictions. All town hall business is still being conducted by appointment only during the normal operating hours. The town's essential meetings in August were held virtually, as in previous months. All town meetings will be held virtually until the executive order from the governor are lifted. I can just comment a little bit about that. We have been in contact with the governor's office. We're waiting on an answer back to see where we can get something in writing, where we can go past the end of the month with the virtual meetings, but we haven't got that answer yet, but just to let you know, we are working. The town is very proud to announce that it has received the Florida Rural Water Association Award for Small Public Water Systems of the Year for the entire state of Florida. Andrew Green with Florida Rural Water came to the town hall earlier in the month and presented the award to the town manager and the chairman of the Water Utility Committee. There will also be a write-up in Clay Today. I don't know if anybody's seen it or not, but they wrote a real nice article in Clay Today paper about us getting a small water system for the state of Florida. So I thought that was very well.
This is the award right here.
The state road inspection for Highway 16. We passed with no issues. it is one important thing that I got to tell you here. It's great sadness to me that our water administrator, Wendy Reynolds, has chosen to leave her position this month, and she's been with the town for the last 6 years and has been an essential employee as well as a dear friend to all of us. The entire staff wishes her well. The renovations are still ongoing at the town hall, and hopefully the ADA restrooms will be completed in October, where I can tell you we just had our final inspection, and what a blessing that has been around here.
We now have working bathrooms.
The climate control storage room out back has also been completed, and it really turned out great. Now the process begins of moving things out of the old fire station and preparing for the museum renovation in that area of the building. And the front office renovation should begin in November. There are still ongoing discussions on installing a new pickleball court, which I hope that everyone comes to an agreement near the tennis court area. There should be more to report on this issue next month. Teresa's been involved in it. Mel Perez has been involved in it. The judge has been in it. So we've had quite a bit of talks about it, so I think it's moving along fairly well. There were several virtual town meetings held this month to accommodate applying for grants and approving the town's new fiscal year budget, and I have attended them all. That concludes that.
Okay, thank you, David. I'll entertain a motion to accept the town manager's report. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Let's move on to the treasurer's report. David, we're back to you, I think.
Okay. I'll start with letting you know what's in all the bank accounts. Our general fund, we have $730,918. And our CDBG grant account, we have that $10 in there. Water utility enterprise fund, we have $160,975. Wastewater sewer fund, we have $34,132. And our water utility reserve, we have $106,236. Our customer deposit account, we have $22,815. And our wastewater restricted DEP account, we have $46,584. Now, if you would take in your finance section, go to your general fund. And your general fund, our total income was $40,071.18. Our total expenses was $37,330.65. So we had a positive balance of $2,740.53. And our water, utility fund, and solid waste, we had a total income of $10,450, and our total expenses were $7,217. We had a positive of $3,232. And our wastewater sewer fund, we had a total income of $14,120. Our total expenses was $13,801. We had a positive of $319.22.
Okay, are there any questions from council members relative to any of this information that we've already had in our packets relative to our bank accounts, these various funds, and the overall picture? Any questions for David or Anita?
None from me, Mayor.
Anyone else? Not hearing anything, I'll entertain a motion to approve the treasurer's report. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Okay, we need to move on to the consent. And at this time, I'll ask if any of the council members wish to pull their committee reports when we get to new business.
CDNR, please.
CDR, okay. Number 3, CDR. Anyone else?
No, none for me.
Okay.
Sorry to miss Wendy.
Ugh.
Okay, then I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda. Is there a motion?
Please.
So moved.
Is there a second? Been moved and seconded, and all who would approve the consent agenda say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, how about unfinished business? Anita or David?
There's none.
Well, I can fill you in a little bit on the, let me recap the stormwater project just a little bit. We did get our final approval yesterday from the state, that we can go to bid. If nothing happens, our bid, invitation for bid will go in the newspaper next Monday. Then it has to be in the paper. We have to set bids for 30 days. So that will be somewhere around the 23rd, 24th of November. And then they hope to have some work started, or what we hope to have some work started in the month of December.
Any questions for David on this information?
Mr. Cooper, you already have a contractor, or you're saying you're putting bids out?
No, we have to put the bid, for invitation for bids in the newspaper, which will go in Monday, hopefully. And then it'll take 30 days for all of the bids to come in. The engineer then will evaluate all the bids on a point system. And then we will come back to the council after the bids are evaluated and present to the council a recommendation of what contractor to go with. Then we will move forward.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
And just to clarify again that on this adjusted schedule, David has reported that we have conceivably should have plenty of time to complete the project within the time limits of the contract, and we also have the option, I believe, due to COVID, to request an extension if that should be necessary, but I don't, that's just looking way forward. Hopefully that will not even be a consideration.
Right.
Okay. Then moving on to new business, we're going to pull report number 3, CDR.
Yes, two things I want to be, I think we have mentioned this, but I want to be sure that it is down for everyone's report and everybody has awareness of it, that the old-fashioned farm day will be April the 17th, Saturday, April the 17th. So get that on your calendar. We ask that all of you continue to be aware of that, and anything that you can do to encourage, we'll get more information out, but I'm already talking to people and saying, this would be a good chance for you to come and have a booth and get your information out, just sort of talking it up. So that's the first thing, April the 17th. The second thing is, and I meant to get to this while Dave was giving his report, actually, because he has gotten out in the lead for us in the community, the whole town, the community of PRC and the part of over in your area there of Clark. We are putting up dog waste stations, and those are very handy for those of you who are concerned about dog waste sitting in your yard or being left somewhere you could step on it. These waste stations have bags in them, which you can use, and then there's a trash can available, so you leave the trash there. I know from one who's used to carrying around extra bags in my pocket all the time, this is a very good thing to have in the community, and it helps keep the community clean. So we are pleased. There has been one added now from the town of Penny Farms, and it is located at the park, Lost Park, down at the park. So all of you go see it. If you've got a dog walking by, feel free to use it. PRC is working on adding some as well, so we will have more throughout the community as we go on with it. So thank you very much, and just share that information to those who have pets and need to know about it.
Thank you very much for
Sounds good.
your leadership
It's good.
with this committee. Okay, I believe that concludes the.
Mr. Mayor, I have,
Yes, sir.
Mayor, I have a question. Will the town be responsible for the bag, or is we're just providing the containers?
We went ahead and, Mr. Andrews, we had the bags, when we installed the container for them. And I believe that the bags will last, they come like 2,000 in a box. So I think they will last us for a pretty good while.
Okay. Any other questions? I believe next on our agenda is items not on the agenda. And I believe this is where Liz Ryder, Vice Mayor, was going to make a comment.
Yes, I am making a comment that I have received an email that's very disturbing and threatening from Proud Boys. I don't know, I know I have notified the FBI, and I have notified PRC, and I've notified the Clay County cops, and they have also received information about this same email being distributed. If you receive an email from the Proud Boys threatening you, because this was a threatening email, you need to contact, if you live at PRC, you need to contact Paul White. If you live out in the community, you need to notify the police as well as the FBI. And anybody that wants any more information, I will send you that email, a copy of it. All you have to do is ask me. That's number one. And number two, what was it, Tom?
Reinhold.
Oh, I understand that Reinhold has bought quite a bit of land, or sold quite a bit of land. David, could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, basically, they've sold 13,000 acres, and all of the acres is on the south side of 16, all the way up to the Beltway. Now, I can't tell you exactly who has bought that land yet. It's not been shared with me, but I'm told that I'm supposed to be introduced to them this month. So as soon as I find out more about it, I'll let you know. From what little bit that I do know, the Reinhold Corporation will still be managing the land. They claim that they're all about planting trees and selling them. So as more information that I'll find out, I'll be more than glad to share it with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. We did have Teresa Scott on earlier. I'm not sure she's still with us.
She's there. She's there.
Still here.
Okay, do you, Kathy, do you or Teresa, either of you have anything you want to share since you're our two?
No, Judge
public
McWhorter's on
participation
too.
people?
Judge McWhorter's on too, Mr. Saban.
Okay, Judge McWhorter as well. Any of the three of you that I'm aware of that are participating in this virtual meeting, do you have any comments you'd like to make at this time?
I would like to make a comment.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
I don't know if the town has seen that people who are working, and some people who have had reduced hours because of COVID-19, and people who are going into this next year, starting in January, may or may not receive an increase in their salary. And the Social Security predicts less than a 2% increase. Millage rate not reduced very much, and a 2% increase again on the wastewater. That's $10 of the $20 that people who are on limited income will have to pay to the town just for the wastewater. So they're going to realize more dollars, which somehow offset that cost throughout the town with other services. So again, the town continues to raise and increase prices when the people who live in the town are not seeing increases in their salaries or their pensions or their social security that helps pay for these increases. And I just caution the town to please some of the increases. They're already done this year, but we've seen them for the last 4 years. And next year, you really need to think about these increases and how they're hitting our community hard.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else wish to speak? Not hearing anyone.
No, I think, Judge, I saw his hand go up.
Judge, I can't, let me move over, see if I can get you on my screen. Would you like to say something, Judge?
I'm sorry, my wave was intended to say thank you. No. I've enjoyed the meeting. I'm glad I found my way to it. Thank you.
Okay. Kathy, you have anything you'd like to add? Kathy Parrott?
We got the SCOT grant in on time in spite of all of the problems we had with the application. So that's in, and now we wait and see if we.
When Miss Kathy's talking about somebody you may not know, we have applied for a FERDAP grant to buy some new playground equipment and screening in and some fencing and things like that that we would like to improve on our new Hope Park. So it's been a challenge for her. The ladies in the office, I believe, has pitched in and helped her also because everything has to be done online now. So we did get, or she did get it in on time. And so let's keep our fingers crossed that we'll be up there on the list.
Okay. I think now we're down to town clerk. Anita, do you have any comments or information you need to share before we close the meeting?
Yes, sir. I have two things. Again, I stress going to the website for town information. It'll have our announcement of winning the water award, and I don't know if you saw earlier, but this is the beautiful award that we got.
Yay.
That is in the
Beautiful.
town hall office. It was years of hard work and data in order to get that. I can't stress that enough. Those of you on the Water Utility Committee know what we went through to do that, and the council's been informed many times of all the work they've been doing on that. Wanted to mention that in addition to our general election, we also have a possible town election. We have 3 council seats that are open. We are now in the qualifying dates. That will remain open until noon on November 11th. That will close. The door will close for any new council, anybody interested in being on the council. Wanted to make sure we put that on there. That information is also on the website. The other thing was future virtual meetings. I can tell you that the town manager mentioned earlier that we're in touch with the governor's office, and we are going to ask permission to continue with virtual meetings with we're still with the threat of COVID and trying to keep everything under control at this point with our small room. The other thing I'd like to mention is I have put together a packet for any of the residents that have not voted yet. I have packets here at the front desk at the town hall that have biographies of the candidates, short biographies. It's actually the insert from the Clay Today with a copy of the sample ballot, so they can have an idea if they have not made their minds up or decisions. It has it's a wealth of information to help somebody make good voting choices, whichever way they would like to vote. but it has a lot of information. They're free. Tell them to come by the town hall. I've made some copies. So spread the word out that I have sample ballots with information on the items that are going to be voted on in November. So I have that available for any resident of the town.
Anita, would you also remind all of us on the council and the public when our November extra special meeting is, our workshop?
Your quarterly council workshop is on November
Yes.
13th.
November 13th at 9
Friday.
a.m., correct?
Yes,
Friday,
sir.
November 19th.
13th.
Excuse
1-3.
me, 13th.
Yes.
1-3.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Just remind everybody on the council to be sure you look through your correspondence material. There are 9 items on there. A lot of them refer to business we've already concluded, but it's always good to keep up. So let me just encourage you to stay up to speed on looking over all that material. Is there anything else from council members tonight before we close the meeting? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thank you all. We'll see council members on the 13th of November for our workshop. And thank you all for tuning in who joined us.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Suzanne. Mr. Andrews, be careful the rest of your way back.